Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Orlando Valido, Oli Valido, open police that they call me here on YouTube. Tonight they're going to bring you another country music artist from the past, and this one's a lady. Yeah, lady. And before I get started, it's 5:46 p.m. with, let me see, 89 degrees here in the Miami area. It's 7/27/2025, July 27, 2025. And here's the first picture of this lady. The name of it, Margo Smith. Margo Smith. April 9, 1939 to January 23, 2024. Just a year ago, she was with us. Not anymore, but there you go. Before I get started, please subscribe and like to my channel. Alright? Let's get started with the autobiography of Margo Smith. Margo Smith was born at Betty Lou Miller, April 9, 1939 to January 23, 2024. Was an American country music Christian music singer, songwriter. She had several years of country success during the 1970s, which include 2 #1 hits and the Billboard Hot Country Song charts. In the 1990s, she transitioned toward Christian market. So she transitioned to Christian market and issued 2 successful albums. She also known for the Jolene vocal skill and often refers as Tennessee Yodeler, Yodeler. There you go. Okay, let's go here. Smith was born and raised in Ohio. During her childhood, she learned how to sing and yodel. After graduating from high school, Smith chose to pursue a career in education for nearly a decade. Smith taught elementary school and started a family with her first husband. In her 30s, she decided to begin singing career full-time. Also started songwriting. In 1971, she released the first album titled I Am a Lady, and developed a following by 1975. Smith has signed with the 20th Century Fox Records. Her first major hit on the country side was the song There I Say It. She had a further hit in the 1970s, songs like Take My Breath Away and Don't Break the Heart That Love You. Don't let it break the heart that love you. That was the song that she did in 1975. In 1979, released the single Still a Woman and made significant changes to her musical personality. That transition helped to briefly elevate Smith's commercial country music style, and the changes to her career left the recording contract. She released musically independently during the 1980s, while also issuing albums to the major label. In 1990, Smith transitioned toward Christian music and recording 2 albums with her daughter, Holly, her daughter Holly, and the pair won an award for collaborative music performance for several years. In later years, Smith continued performing as a solo act at her residence in Florida, right here in Florida. Early life. Smith was born at Betty Lou Miller in Dayton, Ohio, on April 9, 1939. For the most of her career, Smith told the press that she was born in 1942. However, it was later confirmed that she was born in 1939. According to relatives, Smith lied about her age to make herself appear younger. She was raised on a farm outside Dayton, Ohio's city limits. She had been interested in performing since she was a child, especially after watching country singers on local television shows. Miss Watson had eyes. At the early age, she learned how to yodel, which became part of her performance style. In high school, she sang as a part of the trio called Apple Sisters. However, Smith chose to pursue teaching professionally. She graduated from Whiteburg, WITT University, with a major in elementary school education. After graduating, she started kindergarten for 5 years and briefly taught third grade for the 2 years. She then returned to kindergarten by the early 1970s. Although she teaching full-time, Miss found a way to incorporate music in her classroom. She often wrote songs that would be embedded into her lesson. Learning to perform vocally, UKULE made often used to calm energetic children for her class. Sometimes students like that, especially kindergarten, they could be too energetic. So you play the song for them to help them calm down a little bit. And that is a very good idea too. It will go with a career, 1970-1975, country beginning and success at the 20th Century Fox. Smith started performing professionally in her mid-30s under the married name Betty Smith. She began to sing at the PTA meeting, at the local and radio broadcast. Her performance developed a local following, and she eventually recorded a demo record under the same name. She released her debut album in 1971 titled I Am a Lady, and the record was issued on Nashville North Records that contained a total of 12 tracks. 8 of the album's songs were composed by Smith herself. Also featured a cover of a gospel recording including In the Garden. Smith also released 4 singles, The Sad and the Sugar Hill label during this period of time. At the same time, Smith maintained her full teaching career, working at the Westlake Elementary School in Newcastle, Ohio. Yeah, about that. She also took several graduate courses and painted landscape during her free time. In 1975, Smith signed with 20th Century Fox Records and began the recording under the name Margo Smith. Her first release was a single, There I Said. As the self-composed song became a major hit, reaching a number 8 on the Billboard Hot Country Song chart. Also climbed into the 20 of the RPM country single charts in Canada. In September of 1975, EPONYMOUS debuted was issued on the 20th Century Fox that includes a self-paying track. The project was also first on the chart of the Billboard country album. Excuse me for that. Later that year, Smith's next single, Paper Loving', which had the top 40 on the country song survey, following the release on 20th Century Fox. Announced the exclusion of the Nashville division, Smith was soon left without a record label by the end of 1975. Sorry for my cough. I still have a little bit. 1978, Warner Brothers released 2 singles by Smith and became #1 single on the Billboard Country Song Survey. Both Don't Break the Heart That Love You and It Only Hurt for a Little While, reaching that spot and had previously been pop hit. A decade prior to Smith's cover, her next single release was a pop cover, Little Things Mean a Lot, and the song reaches a #3 on the country song charts. All 3 tracks reached a top 10 position on the RPM chart in Canada, and the song was issued on Smith's first studio album, Don't Break the Heart That Love You. The album includes a mixture of cover tunes of original recording, including self-playing track by Smith, and the album was her highest selling record in the United States, reaching at number 27 on the Billboard Country Album Survey in 1977. The album gave the project 3-star rating. On the others took notice of Smith's singing style, with the album release writer A. Bowack and Robert K. remarked that her music image of this period of time had been housewife, while also including highlighting the gene Arthur Poor of her voice. Poor would be P-U-R-R in her voice. 1979, Smith felt her music lack of identity for her own. Together with the songwriter Mark Davis, producer Narrow Wilson, She wrote a song that would alter her artistic image, titled Still a Woman, and the song focused on the same interview. I wanted to write a song that said, hey, even though I have a few children and a few gray hair, I just a good 1979. And the song was released similarity team among the call a woman, and the project peaked at number 36 on the country search. Writer Greg Adams described a woman having a manly adventure spirit. Carter Wolf commented a woman made Smith into a middle-aged sex bad. You believe that? A middle-aged sex bad. And the album will also produce a second single in 1979, Smith cover If I Gave My Heart to You, who reached at the top 10 Billboard country charts in 1979. Smith's new musical style brought her further career changes. She began to incorporate a new concert style that included increasingly flashy stage shows. According to Carl Wolf, she also included stage choreography and spoke openly about sex in an interview about every woman, and she said, is she in? She is alive. I believe that. That is the way I feel. She has played in 1980. Her career personality helped increase the fan club, which began to include larger female audiences. She also received more concert work, opening for larger country acts with her band Nine Flies. She continued the same image with the next album release, titled Just Margo, in 1979, and the album featured Smith wearing just a satin robe, S-A-T-I-N robe. Sales in Canada brought her album to the number 14 spot on the RPM in Canada. Country Album Survey in 1979 also produced 20 country hits. The Shuffle Song, the Shuffle Song, which Smith co-wrote and transitioned into 1980 with the album Diamond Chill, Diamond Chill. On the album cover display Smith with a bragging neckline. According to Wolf, the album received 3 stars from the AllMusic, and the Billboard praised the country pop music style and the album of the 2 singles, which include a cover of Mary Wall, My Guy. It peaked outside of the top 30 in North American country charts. In 1981, she collaborated with country artist Rex Allen Jr., R.E.S. Allen Jr., on the duo Cup of Tea, a cup of tea, released a single track reached a number 12 on the country song charts. 1980 to 2024 returned to tradition, a new musical direction. Smith returned to more traditional music image and went on to call her former sexy music personality a mistake, and her image for singing a sweet ballad, I Shouldn't Stuck With It. I Shouldn't Stuck With It, yeah. She recorded in 2003. Smith was released from the contract with Warner Brothers in 1982 and began recording with the Cameron Records, an independent label founded by her second husband. Through the label, Smith issued her next studio release in 1981, titled Riding High. Yeah, Riding High. And the project featured 10 tracks, 6 which were self-planned, including two co-writing credits from her husband. First singles were released from the album to peak outside the top 40 on the Billboard charts, including cover of Hank Williams' Wedding Bells. In 1983, she released the Best of Tennessee Jolie, a studio record dedicated to her child idol Bonnie Lou. The album features Smith's yodeling vocal technique and was sold on television via direct response marketing advertisement. In 1985, Dr. Records, Revive Nashville division announced that it would release the music from the veteran country performers. Among the artists chosen was Smith, who released her second EPONY studio album with that, along with the MCA record. In 1986, and it featured re-recording of the major hit from 1970. In 1987, Smith released her next studio album record titled The Best Yet. It's on playback record, and the album contained a cover version of a traditional pop standard such as You Belong to Me and Harbor Light. And the album received a mixed review from Billboard magazine. Writers found that Smith's vocal to be a little bit strained at the time, yet they also noted that she knew how to reach heart of some of the great pop tunes that commanded it the charts before the rock and roll end. The band on the album was the song Echo Me, which was her final shining single to the date, picking at number 77 on the Billboard Country Survey. In 1988, she followed in 1989 with her second Cameron label record release, Back in the Swing. Yeah, Back in the Swing. In early 1990, Smith collaborated with her daughter Holly on the Christian music. Together, duo signed with Homeland Records and the success of contemporary Christian radio with several duo singles. The first album release was in 1991, Just the Beginning. It was followed by 1992 by the second collaborative release titled Wishes. In 1994, the duo was nominated for Vocal Duo of the Year at the second annual Christian Country Music Award, and the duo remained popular touring the act on the Christian music circuit late as 1995, where they performed at the charity to raise money for disaster relief at that time. Don't know what which disaster was, It doesn't say here for which one it was, but anyway. In later years, Smith continued to perform while also venturing into her project. She started selling a tape of her official website that started singing how to yodel, YODEL. She also performed who wanted to learn the skill, including Taylor Ware, who appeared on the season of American Got Talent. Miss also continued releasing music to her own. In 2005, she issued the most recent studio album effort to the date titled Nothing to Lose. And the album was released on Lemon Records. Lemon Records. She also continued to perform in the village of Florida, which is Miss lived around. In 2015, she helped raise $11,000 for the ukulele Kids Club in Florida, organization to provide musical instruments to children in hospitals. That's very good. I love that. I love that people want to help children. I love to help children too, believe me or not, because they are the light of the world for tomorrow. I truly believe that. Yeah. Musical style image, Smith's musical style and band. They generate a country, Christian and country pop. Many of her Warner Brothers album embedded country pop arrangement. Jim Worbois, Worbois, found that Smith in 1977 album Happiness included songs that would have sounded equally to a home pop radio, while finding the place with pure country. Author Kurt Roth noted a similar theme for her Warner Brothers album and finding that her production often incorporate heavy elements of country pop. Myths are also yodeling vocal style also being observed by journalist and writer Mary A. Bovwak. Robert K. found that she often incorporated Josie Yoder. That would be Q-U-A-S-I Yoder. Vocal break into her singing performance. Tony Volandi of the Village News also found Smith yodeling to display emotion. Smith have a tiny physical stature, but her voice can crack with emotion. In 2006 interview, Smith explained that her yodeling style is created from the vocal break in her voice known as Gorilla Cat, Glottal, cat, not just anybody can yodel. You have to have the ability to have a flip in your voice. She commented on that. I didn't know that you have to flip or voice, something like that. That sounds amazing to me too. Smith's image are also been subject to discussion among writers. Other music publications have pointed out that Smith's music has helped provide outlets for middle-aged women attempting to reconcile REKINDO romantic relationship. Co-author contributed Ralph Guy explained that few singers spoke honorably. That would be UNABASHEDLY. Attempting to remunnerate love fading fire. The love fading fire, especially from woman perspective view. Was further commented that Smith's songwriting contained lyrical boldness that help provide voice to the middle-aged couple who have been together for years. Mary Ann Buffrock or Robert Kay remarked that her concert of the late 1970s were among the era flashy show queen or stage routine. In 1985, Cameron Nashville home was destroyed in a fire and there left many material possessions. A fundraiser was later created to help a couple rebuild it. In August of 2013, Smith was involved in a near-death fatal head-on car collision near her home at the village, Florida. She suffered shattered wrist, broken ankle, multiple bruises. She spent 3 months on the local rehabilitation center and made a full recovery. I was expected to return performing in December of 2013 that year. Law enforcement officials said steadily that if Smith would not have been survived, she had wearing a seatbelt because of her convertible car, when it crashed, it turned upside down, and that helped her to survive that crash. Yeah, that crash. In June 2016, Smith was hospitalized with double pneumonia. Among her concerns, she was sent to intensive care unit where she remained until her health was improved. Smith later made a full recovery and began to perform in the fall of 2016. It feels as well I can feel great singing in front of the people again. She commented it. Okay, here we go with the part that I like. Smith died on January 23rd, 2024 in Franklin, Tennessee at the age of 84 years old from complications of the stroke she suffered 2 days earlier. Okay, guys, that's what happened. Let's go here now with the graphic. Her old studio album that she did. 1971, I Am a Lady. 1975, Margo Smith. 1976, Songbird. 1977, Happiness. 1978, Don't Break the Heart That Love You. 1979, A Woman. 1979, Just Margo. 1980, Diamond and Shore. 1981, Riding High. 1985, The Best of the Tennessee Jolene. 1986, Margo Smith. 1987, The Best Yet. 1989, Back in the Swing. 1991, Just the Beginning. 1992, Wishes. 1992, God Bigger Than the Wall Street. Yeah, I agree. God Bigger Than the Wall Street. That was in 1992. 1993, Swing Cowboy Country. 2005, Nothing to Lose. Award nomination, here we go with that. 1975, Vocal War to a new female vocalist. 1976, Academy of Contribution Award. Most promising vocal female. 1977, Vocal War. 1979, ASCAP Award. ASACP, okay. 1980, Vocal War. 1994, CCMA Award. 2001, Living Legend Award. And she won that one, plus she won the ASACP Award too. Only two. Okay guys, with that I'm going to finish the autobiography of Margo Smith. Okay, let's read over here the background information. She was born as Betty Lou Miller Betty on April 9, 1939, from Dayton, Ohio, U.S. She died on January 23, 2024, at the age of 84 in Franklin, Tennessee. Alma mater, Wartburg University, where she studied. Occupation, singer, songwriter, teacher. She was a teacher too. Year active, 1970s, 2024. Spouses, Ken Smith, divorced, and then Russia Cameron to 1982. Children to musical career, country, Christian, instrument, vocal, piano, ukulele. Labor, Nashville North, 20th Century Fox, Warner Brothers, Cameron Dad, MCA, playback, and then Homeland Lemon. Okay guys, with that I have finished this autobiography. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe and like to my channel. But most important, pray for yourself, pray for your family, pray for your neighbor. There is no more wars, no more pandemic, no more corruption. We need to live in peace and harmony. God bless you. See you next time about 2 or 3 days. Bye bye.